Hello again, and welcome to your daily dose of Dominions, turn 79. Today in the world, we have a bunch of assassinations and a bunch of battles between me and Airmore. Messenger arrives from Airmore because he's apparently tired of fighting after a couple of turns, in which case no one is really coming out on top, but he's, I think, doing better at raiding than I am. And apparently this Melquart that Hinnom named Doom of Kailasa can cast Phoenix Pyre on himself. So that'll be something I'll have to deal with at some point, unfortunately. Flame Bolts. That's as aggravating as it always is. Lamia's King of Elemental Earth, Eagles, Gandharvas, and for fortresses, this one is being, oh wait, hang on, we've taken control. Okay, so this was at a time where there was this weird buggy message where the temple was swiftly raised if you captured a province that has a fort on it. That does not actually happen. We took Griffin Rock, we took Clone, and you know what, let's just go to the map. Reading is hard. Okay, so Airmore moved there, like I said he would, because I can see the future, and destroyed my fort. That was one turn away from finishing. That was sad. This is a bad idea, something that you should not do. You'll see it later on in this game, but essentially, well, I don't know. I haven't actually played out with it yet, but it's not the smartest idea. If you do this and he dies, essentially he retains prophet status. So that's something for you to maybe experiment with or try out sometime. Now I'm wondering if you can actually make mercenaries prophets. I doubt it, but in any event, if you make an elemental king or queen, or I assume like a demon lord prophet, and then they die, they go back to whatever realm you summon them from, and they're still prophets. And so when they get resummoned, they're still prophets. So what I'm wondering is, A, if the message that you get, which is not here anymore because that was like forever ago, that says the power of your prophet has left this world, you make another prophet, you resummon them, then you have two prophets? Maybe? I don't know. Another thing, if you kill him and then as a different nation you summon him, do you then get a free prophet? I don't know. I hadn't actually thought of that or realized that might happen, but it did. Later on in this game he dies. I am the one to get him back first, luckily, and he's still a prophet. So yeah, there's that. Now that I know that, I probably won't do this a whole lot again, but there could be circumstances where it would be highly amusing. Like, for example, Queens of Air. They're kind of hard to get because not everyone can get that high air. Or Queens of Water. Not everyone can get underwater to summon them. So those could be cool to try out. Kill them off and then get a whole bunch of prophet queens running around. I don't know. Anyways, I don't recommend doing that until somebody figures out what the deal is with that for real. But in the meantime, have at it in like an AI game. I take this throne back, which is great. I'm going to try build Palisade again. In addition to that, I'm going to be getting the Whispering Legion and Skull Smasher mercenaries, both here as well, or at least bidding for them. There are AI in this game, and they always seem to have a crap ton more gold. Raiding successful here, so I sniped a province from him. I doubt he'll care or really spend a whole lot of time doing much about it. It's not a really big province. I suppose you lost 2 death gems, so that's great. This would be an awesome site for Asphodel to have. I move here, and I move here, and I'm staying on here and reinforcing it. This is my new target. I'm going to try and fight for this throne and try and take it, the fort there. I'm leaving one guy here to lock his fort down, so he has to at least move out and attack me there in order to do that. He's also got about 150 units here with at least 1 Wraith Lord. And so I'm going to move my Siddha here, as well as my Thunderstrike force, basically. And maybe, hopefully, that'll be able to do something about it. I'm just moving around here. So she's getting a little far from home. She's already starting to lose hit points. She starts at 9, or she starts at 10. And she's going to lose 1 per turn for 10 turns until she dies. So I'm just moving her back. That is to say, until she dies or she gets back to where she was summoned from, which is Yomi. He's having success, my little mini thug. So I'm going to keep pushing out there. Let's take a look at one of these battles with him. And that was a lot of guys too. That's no joke. There aren't really any... okay, there are a couple astral casters, but they are not high enough level to be able to cast like Paralyze or anything like that. Yeah, because they're only astral 1, and I don't think they've got a communion going on. Communion Master, Magic Boost 0. So yeah, he's just going to wail on them and regenerate any hit points he takes. No problem. Finally gets up Astral Shield. That'll help a lot. Should probably move that ahead in the script so that this sort of stuff doesn't happen and he can get a much better surround. If he had a Vine Shield, that'd be great. If he had another magical weapon, that'd be awesome. Better weapon. Let's see. So he's going to keep going there. This again is a very valuable province, and I kept neglecting that fact. So I'm going to try and take it again. This is also pretty valuable, but mostly in terms of the gems. It's 4 gems here in this one province right now, and they're all going to him. I would rather they were going to me. There's 3 Tartarian monsters here, and that's it. So I'll figure out a way to deal with that and hold for a couple turns to see what he does with moving this army around. He could move back and then try and take this fort, but I think he's learned his lesson and realized that he can't take my forts. So, good for him. What else? So a lot of my gold was dumped into mercenaries and another palisade here. Oh, I'm also moving out with her. So actually, this is a almost really good move for me. But the problem is, what I was trying to do was cut this off from him so that he has nowhere to retreat to. But he does have here to retreat to, which I forgot about, so that's unfortunate. But if I were able to get his Wraith Lords to retreat, then they would at least be dead in that way instead of having to kill them directly. And that was my plan for taking this province, using my own downfalls against my enemies. Hopefully it works. It won't work though because of this province, but I mean, hopefully I at least like kill a bunch of his units and make the rest run away. What else? I think that's pretty much it for this turn. Get more Lamias. Yeah, there's nobody in my capital right now, but not like I can recruit anyways. I suppose this is going down slowly. I have been putting a little bit of PD into there whenever I have the money, which is never. But yeah, part of the benefits of having a small elite force of units is that their upkeep is very cheap, especially if you're summoning them all, like Gandharva's. Free upkeep. Where's the upkeep? There it is. 0 gold per year. Very nice. All my gold is basically going to my wizards who are researchers. Half upkeep. No, that's not it. Morale. 22 a year. It's crazy. You're not that good. Okay. I think that's all for this turn. And oh no, wait. Let me check the messages. So I'm sending a message to Qianqi. How is it going with Hinam? He's not attacking me. Well, no kidding, he's not attacking me. We kind of have an agreement. I didn't tell Tianqi that, of course. Yeah. Me being a little overconfident. But I am pushing him back, and I am destroying one army at a time in all of my various amusing ways. So hopefully that continues, and hopefully I can take this fort. Research. I'll be at Alteration 9 in 2 turns now, but that's because a lot of my mages are going to this Thunderstrike force right there. And then otherwise I'm going to pick up my units and just use my mercenaries to go harass these guys. Okay, that's all for tonight. See you tomorrow. Have a good one.